I feel like the last time we talked to you, you had one job. You just had beach.
Just that's all I had.
Now
And
you
I didn't
have
even know-
everything. Are you exhausted?
But now you really get to do beach. You actually beached in this.
I
you
did.
beached.
Oh,
Yeah.
you beached.
I did. I beached my best.
I mean, do you think Ken even knows what beaching is? But like, I feel
no.
like Colt Seavers knows what
well, he got
beaching is.
intimately close with it. You kept
Yeah.
throwing him down into it and setting him
Yeah.
on fire. And
And you're very obsessed with sand. You actually touch sand.
I had some sand concerns.
some sand concerns.
And some of them actually come out in the film.
The sand
Maybe look at
concerns?
sand different.
Yeah, the sand
Colt's
was loose,
sand
guys. It was
concerns.
Well,
loose.
this is what I learned from Logan, who broke the
Yes.
record for most cannon rolls in a film that day. He was like, yeah, if the density of the sand is not right, you can't do it. I
All
mean,
the
Who
variables.
knew?
The wind, the
Who
engineering
knew
of the
that the
car.
density of the sand, the king tide, if it hasn't come
Yeah,
in, you're
I
not going to
know.
do it. The wind.
What do we know?
It's a very educational film, actually. I learned a lot.
But it's more like recess than school. Right?
That is true.
Okay.
All right, let's get that clear.
A cannon roll? It's time for you to start rolling cards again instead of parking them.
Speaking of the 8.5 barrel rolls, and I know, is it cannon roll?
Cannon roll.
Barrel
Cannon
rolls?
roll.
Yeah.
I guess that makes more
You can
sense.
call them barrel rolls if you want.
Oh, okay.
barrel roll.
Isn't the barrel roll like that dance?
Go on, do it. Get up.
Please do.
Nah, I'm gonna
We've
need
got
to-
the
I
space.
Need to stretch my
He needs to
hammies.
lunge out a little bit first.
Is there something, though, and I know the focus was on the 8.5 rolls, is there something that you all have done or experienced that honestly once is enough?
I don't need to be dropped 12 stories off of a building again. I can feel like
You check that?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Mexican bean dip. That's a one and done.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like a bean dip.
No, it doesn't
Why?
like you.
I don't like it.
Is it like you?
It doesn't like me, trust me.
It does not. It does not. It's
Yeah,
the
I'd
only
say
one,
no
really.
to a bean dip. I'm like,
The
I'll
only
pass.
person I've ever met that didn't like you
I hate it, yeah.
was a bean dip. Call the cops.
You know, this film is all about, obviously, the people who make the actors look cool.
100%.
What would you say your friends think is the coolest thing each of you has actually done?
My brother would 100% say this because he and I were obsessed with Lee Majors as little kids. So when I said I was doing this, he just said the F word. And
Okay.
there's no great.
Finally?
I
You
think-
said finally.
Yeah,
I
finally.
think my sister would agree this because I had no idea that she had a crazy crush on Ryan Gosling, and he gave her a kiss on set one day. And she acted cool. We got to the car, and then she's like, "Ryan just kissed me! He kissed me! This is your best job ever." So I think she thinks this one's the best.
What are you doing?
Just chilling down.
You been crying to Taylor Swift?
Doesn't everyone?
Too well.